Hello everyone, my name is Ashton August, and today we are here to work on your balance. Now, for any balancing posture that you do in yoga, it requires 3 key ingredients. The first of which is where you set your gaze. So you'll notice that if you're trying to balance but you're always shifting where you're looking, that's going to throw you off balance. So instead, finding your drishti, or that single pointed focus, is going to help you stay in balance. The second ingredient is your conscious breathing. So much like if your eyes start to wander, you might be thrown off balance, same with your thoughts. Deep, conscious breathing in and out through the nose will help to keep your mind present and your body balanced. Finally, abdominal strength coupled with abdominal engagement. So the stronger that your core is, the better you'll be able to balance, and this requires abdominal engagement. Let's practice that now. First, you want to draw your navel in and up towards your spine. So notice how that creates length in the torso. From there, compress and engage your core. This should feel like a mid-crunch. That is that abdominal engagement that I challenge you to maintain throughout our practice today. Go ahead and set the intention now to be very mindful with your abdominal engagement, your breath, as well as your focus or your drishti. Now let's get started. My first favorite pose to do to physically show you this abdominal engagement is Induladasana. Come with me to the front of your mat. We're going to come into standing with feet together, legs are straight and strong. With your inhale, gather your arms up overhead, interlacing your fingers, releasing your index finger. From there, inhale, lengthening the spine, and as you exhale, draw your arms up and over to the right as you press your hips left, immediately engaging your core. If you feel any dumping or pressure in your lower back, that's your body telling you to engage your core more. With every inhale, lengthen your spine. With every exhale, work to come down a little deeper while maintaining that abdominal engagement. And we'll stay right here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale guides you up through center. And with your next exhale, we'll go up and over towards the left as you press your hips to the right. Same thing, engaging through your abdomen. Now notice the difference between a strong and engaged core versus when I blow my stomach out. It entirely compromises the integrity of the pose. So again, draw your navel in and up towards your spine and maintain that engagement as we hold for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Inhale, coming back through center. We'll release the hands to the lower back, pressing your hips forward, keeping your legs straight and strong as we drop the head back for a nice little back bend. With your next breath, we'll come all the way up through center and exhaling into your first forward fold. Shake your head yes and no. Begin to loosen up through the legs as you shift the weight into alternate feet. And then begin walking your hands over to the left. Inhale back through center, taking it right. Always important to get a little warm up in before you move into your practice. And then from there, we're going to make our way all the way forward, coming into our first downward facing dog. Again, take a few more breaths here to pedal out the feet. Now, as you're doing this, begin to engage your abdomen. From here, with your inhale, we'll shift the weight forward into plank pose, and let's take it through a few times. Use your abdomen to lift your hips up and back to down dog, and then keep your abdomen engaged as you shift forward to plank. This is going to teach you how to maintain that abdominal engagement. Take it one more time through, feeling strong and powerful in your movements, and I will meet you forward in plank pose. Another great way to fire up your core here. So notice if you feel any pressure in your lower back, or notice what it looks like when I drop my hips down. Now the pressure is in my lumbar spine and my core is not engaged. But when I draw my navel in and up, I've got a straight and tall spine just like a plank of wood. I feel strong and powerful, and my core is working hard. Stay here a little bit longer. We'll just breathe in and out through the nose. Crown of your head is shining forward for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to slowly lower through a Chaturanga push-up. Inhaling in for Cobra. And exhale, lift the hips for downward facing dog. We'll prepare for down dog crunches now, strengthening through the core more. With your inhale, right leg will lift. Take a moment to bend your knees, stack your hips, and draw some circles with your shin bone. I always take every chance I get to get a little hip opener here. And with your next inhale, we'll straighten the right leg out behind. Exhale, shift forward to plank as you crunch knee to nose. Inhale, press back to down dog, straighten your leg. And exhale, shift forward for the crunch. We'll take it one more time to the nose, but freeze at the top. And then with control, we'll tick-tock the knee from elbow to elbow. working into the side obliques. So not just strengthening the front of the abdomen, but working into the side abdomen as well. For 3, 2, and 1. Your right leg extends. We'll cross right knee to left elbow for the crunch. Last one on this side, I promise. Right knee, right elbow. Stay here. Hold it tight for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Right leg extends. This time we'll take the right foot up between the hands. With your inhale, arms come up for crescent pose. Sink down low into your front knee. You want your knee directly aligned over your ankle. Inhale, finding length in your spine. With your exhale, we'll take a gentle cactus arm back bend, opening up the heart. And inhale guides you up through center. With this exhale, we'll hinge forward, sweeping the arms up and back, keeping your core engaged. Inhale, lift back to crescent. We'll flow with the breath. Exhale, hinge. And inhale to rise, noticing that I'm never bringing my torso to the thigh. I'm keeping it lifted through the strength of my core. On this last one, we'll hold here. You want your palms to face straight down. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades together and then draw the shoulders down away from your ears. This is taking a lot of core strength here to hold your torso lifted, so try not to dump onto the thigh. Strengthening the core, also challenging the balance and strength in your legs. We'll hold it right here for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand plants inside the right foot, right arm lifting as we twist towards the right. Let's take the right arm for a wrap and open up the shoulder. 1 deep breath in and out here. And with your next inhale, right arm lifts, engage the core, draw the inner parts of your thighs together as we lift into a revolved crescent. Challenging your balance here. Keep your legs straight and strong. And with your next inhale, left arm lifts up and back. Next breath, we'll bring the arms back through center, windmill the arms down, right foot steps back, keep the right leg lifted for a one-legged Chaturanga. Cobra and downward dog with the exhale. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And a deep sigh out the mouth. That was great work, everyone. We're gonna go for side 2 now. Left leg lifts with your inhale. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Begin to draw some circles with that shin bone. Nice deep inhalation and exhalations through the nose. And with your next breath, we'll extend the left leg. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Same thing on side 2. Really firing up the core here. This should be a lot of work for you, but that's a good thing. This is the recipe for strong balancing postures. We'll begin to tick-tock the knee from side to side here. Keep your core engaged. Don't forget to breathe. You're doing awesome. Let's go for 3, and 2, and 1. We'll extend the left leg out behind, and this time we'll swing the left foot up between the hands. On your inhale, arms reach up. Now you're energetically pressing your inner thighs towards each other without compromising where your leg placement is. This will help you stay grounded and rooted as we inhale to lengthen and exhale for a cactus arm backbend. With your next breath in, we'll come up through center. Exhale, hinge and sweep. And inhale, rise and lift. Your core remains engaged the entire time that you flow, so you're moving strongly and with control, using the strength of your abdomen. We're going to come one more time all the way up. The next time that we hinge, we'll hold right here. Kiss the shoulder blades in towards each other, palms facing straight down, back right leg is straight and strong. You've got this. We're almost there. For 3, 2, and 1. Right hand down inside the left foot, left arm lifting, reach, gaze is up at those fingertips, taking a wrap to the opposite hip here. And change. Left arm lifting. Now engaging your core with control. Press the mat away from you as you rise. Great job. Stay with it. Deep, steady breathing here. You've got this. And with your next inhale, right arm sweeps up and back. One breath here. And change. We'll windmill the arms down. Your left foot steps back to meet the right. And we'll take it through a one-legged Chaturanga. Inhale for Cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. Shake your head yes and no. We're almost there. Doing a great job. Now from here, we're going to come high onto the balls of your feet, bend into your knees, bring your shins parallel to the mat for the strengthening bear pose. Taking a look up between your hands, you've got the setup for a nice easy jump into a forward fold. Find your halfway lift with your inhale. Exhale, fold forward, and inhale. Arms come all the way up overhead, and we'll guide the hands down through heart center. Let's do a fun little balance challenge now that we fired up through the core. We'll start with the feet hip-width distance apart. Arms come straight down, palms shining powerfully forward. Now engage through your abdomen, and inhale, lift the right knee, hip level. Now you want to flex your right toes towards the shin, and we're going to begin some gentle pulses here. Now nothing major, but when you keep your abdomen engaged, you're going to feel it right through your core. This is really challenging your stability here, and when you're balancing on one leg, you are working into those stabilizing muscles. So we'll take one more lift, and then the next time that we lower the foot, we're going to kick and extend out behind us, coming into warrior three legs. Inhale, lift, and exhale, kick. Continue moving slowly with control. If you need to go slower, find a pace that works for you. Now you want to keep both of your legs straight as you come into warrior three with your right toes flexing straight down. You're doing awesome, and if you fall out of it, that's okay. Just get right back in. Now the next time that we extend the right leg, we're going to hold it here. Coming into warrior three, your airplane arms are going to help you to balance. Now you can stay here, or if you're ready to, let's guide the hands through heart center. Now remember, a tight body is a light body, so if your legs are straight and strong, it's going to help you balance more. And final expression, Thunderbolt, charging the arms directly out in front of you. 3, 2, and slowly, with control, we'll release the hands down to the mat. We'll take it through a series of squats, so we're going to bend the front knee as your back knee comes to meet it. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, crunch and bend. We're using the core strength here. We're using the stabilizing muscles in your standing left leg. And while your hands are on the mat, I challenge you to really not dump your weight, but to really just use them for stability instead. One more time, we'll extend. Hold it here for a breath. And then as you're ready, we'll gently cross the right foot behind the left ankle and come into a cross-legged forward fold, getting a nice IT band stretch here. Let your head hang heavy and breathe. And with your next inhale, we'll extend the right leg out behind, and then we'll bring the right foot down to meet the left. I think we're due for a little foot stretch, so we'll come high onto the balls of the feet, seat down to meet the heels, and then forehead rounding in towards the knees. Now this is a nice spinal extension as well. If you want to challenge your balance, you can wrap your arms around your shins for opposite elbows. Keeping your eyes open and finding that drishti is going to help you stay here. Nice job. As you're ready, hands will plant if they're not already. We'll plant the heels, straighten into the legs, and we're going to get ready for side two. From here, when you're ready, left knee lifts hip level. Now you want to flex the left toes back towards you and gentle pulses with the knee while you keep your abdomen engaged. So sometimes it really helps to establish that mind-body connection if you actually press your fingers into the area that you're working to engage. So if that helps you really feel yourself engage these abdominal muscles, that's awesome. Do what you need to here. Remembering to keep your right leg straight and strong. One more lift here, and then the next time we lower the foot, we will extend it back to warrior three legs. Now you'll notice that my foot remains flexed as I lift, and that it remains flexed as I shift back with the left toes pointing straight down. Tight body is a light body. Keep reminding yourself of that rhyme. When both of your legs are straight and strong, you'll be able to hold that warrior three stance. One more time to lift. We're going to try that out right now. Extending the left leg, flex your left toes straight down. Hands are airplane wings for stability. Heart center is an option if you're ready for it. Final expression is Thunderbolt. Arms charging out in front of you for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering hands to the mat. We'll take it through our series of squats, bending into your front knee, back knee comes to meet it, and inhale to extend. So really challenging the stabilizing muscles in your standing leg, and again, challenging yourself to have very light weight on your fingertips. So really it's the core doing the work here. We're almost there. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch and bend for 3 and 2. And last one, extend and hold for a breath here. And exhale, we'll gently cross the left foot behind the right ankle and fold. Head hanging heavy here. Few deep breaths in. And when you're ready, we'll extend the left leg out behind us. And then your left foot comes to meet the right. Same thing, come high onto the balls of your feet, seat down to meet your heels, and forehead rounds in. Now again, you can make this more therapeutic by wrapping the forehead in towards the knees. That'll help give you that spinal extension, or you can try the balance challenge again. This time, let's bring the opposite hand on top, grabbing for opposite elbows. Nice work, and change. Now from here, we'll slowly plant the heels. We'll come all the way up, hands up overhead, palms touching, and we'll go right into eagle from here. Swinging the right arm underneath the left, crossing at elbows, and again at your wrists so your palms touch. If that's not available, you can always grab opposite shoulders as well. Bending down deep into both knees without getting up, your right leg will swing high up and over the left, crossing at the knees, and working to cross the calves and the ankles. If you still need help with your balance in this pose, no worries. You can give yourself a little kickstand with those right toes. Wherever you go, you want to sink down low and squeeze everything together. We're working into the major joints of the body. This is a very detoxifying posture that also challenges your balance. So work to lean back, work to sink down lower, and work to squeeze everything as tight as you can for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We'll slowly unwind. Inhale, arms up overhead. Let's do the opposite side. Left arm swinging underneath the right, crossing at elbows and wrists or shoulders. Bending down deep into both knees, and this time your left leg will lift high up and over the right. Sink down low and squeeze tight. Lean your upper body back. So even while the motion will challenge your balance, ultimately having a straight spine will help you hold this pose. Squeezing everything as tight as you can together, which will also help you balance. We're going to stay right here for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Inhale, unwind the arms. And exhale, arms down along your side. Moving into Vrksasana, tree pose. Now ground down through your right foot first. We're going to take the left foot up into half lotus if that's available for you, bringing it onto the front part of your upper right hip. Or if that's not available for you quite yet, you can go for your inner thigh or give yourself a kickstand again to help with the balance. All right, now once you have your foot placement, we'll work to bring the hands to heart center. Your standing leg is straight and strong. And again, movement challenges the balance. So we're going to grow the branches of our tree. And then we're going to let those branches sway in the wind. Engage your core. Deep, steady breathing. Find your drishti. Now we're going to take it one step further, guiding your hands back to heart center. It's amazing how much the focus impacts your balance. So to demonstrate that, let's all take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, close the eyes. See what that does to your equilibrium. Makes everything a little shaky, and that's okay. Open your eyes back up. Great job. We'll slowly release that leg down. Shake it out. We'll go to the opposite side. As you're ready, we'll ground down through the left foot. Right foot lifts. Same place you took it on side A. So kickstand for the balance. Upper thigh if you're ready to move on. Final expression is half lotus. Hands to heart center. If you're in half lotus, make sure this foot is flexed. That'll help you stay balanced as well. And then we'll grow the branches of our tree. Opening them into the swaying in the wind. Feel free to express yourself here. Have fun. What beautiful movements can you make today? We'll slowly begin guiding the hands back through heart center. Are you ready for your balance challenge? Just have fun with it. If you fall out, no worries. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, softly close the eyes. Ground down through all 4 corners of your standing foot. Breathe, try to relax, and then open them and slowly release. Great effort, everyone. Coming back through center, we'll move into our next balance challenge, which is crow pose. You want your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance apart, toes facing outward, hands coming to heart center as we come low into our yogi squat. Again, it's another hip opener opportunity. So hands to heart center, pressing the elbows into your knees. Enjoy that for a deep breath in and out. And now we're ready. You're going to plant your palms directly in front of you and then lean the weight forward into your hands as you work to lift your feet off the mat using the strength of your core. Now, if you're familiar with this pose, your challenge is to hold it and really fire up that core, see what you've got available for you today. If you're newer to this pose, then your goal today is to figure out how it feels to be in it just by lifting one foot. So you want to squeeze your knees tightly into your elbows. You want to keep your drishti about 6 inches in front of you. And then engaging your core, lift your foot. And that'll give you the sensation of what it feels like to lift both feet. Great job. Now from there, we're just going to come onto the seat. We did a lot of core work here. So let's release the lower back. We'll just do a few roly-poly rolls up and down the spine. That always feels nice. Take as long as you want here. And as you're ready, we're going to come all the way forward and plant the feet. Now you want your feet to touch and your knees to touch as well. We're going to end with a little core work just to end strong. Now your hands are at heart center, tall spine, leaning back about 4 inches. Take an inhale through the nose. With your exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, guide you up through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Now we'll continue to move like this, working into those side obliques once more. If this is not very challenging for you, then try to lean back a little further, which will increase the intensity here. Just a few more times each side, inhaling to center and exhaling to twist. Final time each side here. And we'll meet back in center. Great job. A nice easy way to release your lower back is to grab the bottoms of your feet and round your forehead in towards your knees. And when you're ready, we'll lie all the way onto our back, giving ourselves a nice big hug. Show yourself some love for showing up today. Show yourself some love for all that you've accomplished during this practice. Now from here, as you're ready, we'll just bring the arms out to a T and then gently drop your knees towards the right as you shift your gaze out over the opposite fingertips. Now you can stay right here for your gentle spinal twist, or if you would like to deepen the twist, you can straighten into your top leg and grab onto your foot. With your next breath, we'll come back through center, knees drop to the opposite side, and gaze shifts over the right arm now. Again, deepening your twist if you see fit. And coming back to center as you're ready, you'll begin making your way into final Shavasana. It's always important to end your practice with a little twist to decompress the spine, as well as taking time for yourself to rest in your Shavasana and receive the healing, strengthening, and balancing benefits of your practice. Again, my name is Ashton, and thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.